Good morning, children. Welcome to Guru Institute. Today's our topic is refraction of light at curved surfaces. In this chapter, already yesterday we are seeing about the which one total the nature of the image formed. So how it will be whenever it's from rarer to denser and denser to rarer and general picture. So now we are going to see about the whenever object is placed in front of a concave lens and convex lens, how the image is formed, how the cases would be there, like a mirrors cases. What is that between pole and focus, and at focus, between focus and center of curvature, and at center of curvature, beyond center of curvature. That type of cases, how it should be like this. We have to see in that one. Okay, for all this one, first we have to see about the real images. Real images is nothing but convex lens. Convex lens. So convex lens, first general picture we have to see. Both the lenses we have to see in this one. So convex lens. Then what we have to draw? This is the lens. And after that, what we have to draw? Principal axis, pole. The right side we are taking the first one. So center of curvature and focus 1, and center of curvature in the middle focus 2. Okay, right. So next, what is the first case? In general case, we are taking the which one? These are from the infinity. They are from the infinity. Then the object is at infinity. Object is at infinity means what? Sun diagram, right? So object is at sun. Suppose if object is the sun, then we can take that one. So already we seen in the last class, parallel to principal axis, that is, what is that? Converged and passing through the focus. So like this. So this is the first one. 1, 2, 3 and 4. What do you get? After refraction, that will be converged directly. That means they will bend it and touch to the principal axis directly. But in case of concave, they are going to the upside, right? So here they are falling like this. So this is a general case. So these are refractive rays. So this is the case, object is at infinity. Object is at infinity. That means sun. Then what is the nature of the image formed here? So this is the point nature. As it is like a mirrors, but the pictures would be changed. The nature should be same. So it is a point image. It is a point image and formed at focus. Formed at focus. If you take that side, that is formed at F2. If you take the sun is here, this side, then that is formed at F1. So if you want to write F1, F2, your wish. Otherwise, you can simply write it F. It's enough. So next, simple as if you take here, that will be formed there, F1. I am taking it the F1 side, so that's why the image is formed at F2. So what is the image nature? 3 natures would be there. What is that? First one, position. Position is over. Second one, enlarged or diminished. What happened? It is diminished one, right? So that means that is the size is decreased. So that's why I'm taking this a point image. And third one, whether it is erected or inverted. We can't say that it is whether it is inverted or erected. Why? Because it's a point image, right? In the point image, we can't say that it is a inverted or erected. But they are meted directly. So that's why it's a real image. It's a real image. If they are meted indirectly, then we can take it as a virtual. Okay. So this is a real image. So this is the first case in convex. As it is for concave, we can see now same to same how it would like be. This one, concave. Before going to the remaining cases, first we have to the basic cases. Concave. Right. Again, what is the concave? Line, upper sides. Okay, right. So next, take the same to same principal axis. So take the principal axis, pole, center of curvature, then focus 1, then center of curvature 2, and focus 2. Then again take the parallel rays. First one, okay, right. So this is the sun, and then the second one, third, fourth. Upper side I am taking the 2 and the bottom side I am taking the 2. So then what will happen? Polarize. So again same. They are deviated, right? So they are deviated from the normal. That means they are going to the upside. Okay. They are moving like this. The convex, they are going downwards. That is convergent. Here divergent there, right? It is moving like this. So these are the refracted ray. Observe this picture, incident and refracted. They are meted directly? No, right? So what will happen if they are not meet directly? What is our task? We have to extend into back side. So just extend this into back side. So it is first one passing through focus. Second one also passing through focus. Third one also passing through focus. Fourth one also passing through focus. Again same. What is the nature of the image here? Again point image. Here point is point only formed here. Again point image. So then formed at focus. Then how can you say that it is inverted or erected? We can't say that. Maybe it is a point image. We can't see whether it is inverted or erected in a point size. So but they are meted indirectly. So that's why it's a virtual one. It's a virtual, but exactly we can't say that. Okay, right? So this is about the concave lens general picture. Whenever object is at infinity, whenever object is at infinity, in both convex lens and concave lens, the image nature is same. Only one difference is there. In their convex lens, it is meet directly. In the concave lens, they are meted indirectly. That is a real one. This is a virtual one. That's it, right? So next, we have to see about the remaining cases. What are the remaining cases? Object beyond C, at C, between F and C, and at F, and between P and F. So this should be we have to see for a convex lenses. Okay, right? So now we are going to see this one pictures clearly for about the concave and convex lens. So first we have to see the convex lens. Observe here. I am drawing single picture only. So that is the lens. So then principal axis, for your understanding purpose, I am drawing single only. So this is the C1, this is the F1, exactly middle. So this is the C2. I am taking F2. So for your understanding purpose, I am taking always left side object. Okay. For in order to draw the easy purpose, not right side I am taking the object. This side only I am taking the object. You can take there also, but picture is simply it shows the mirror image for you. What is the object place we are taking? One arrow, right? Actually, this is a candle. Object 1. So 3 lines we are using here. Here also parallel to principal axis, passing through focus, and passing through focus parallel to principal axis, and passing through pole there is no deviation. In the mirrors we are using first 2 lines for some cases. If the second line is not applicable, we are taking go for the third line. But here also you can take like that only. But for our convenience, we are taking the first one and the third one. Parallel to principal axis, passing through focus, and through the pole, no deviation for easy drawing. For first picture, I will show the 2 cases. So from second onwards, we have to write the only one. Okay, right? See here. First one, parallel to principal axis. What is this one? Passing through, parallel to principal axis, passing through focus. You are using scale, that would be very accurate. Okay, right. Next, what is the second line we are using? Passing through focus. For this one, as usual, I am drawing like that only. So passing through focus. Which one? Parallel to principal axis. This one. Okay, right. Little bit fast. Parallel to principal axis. Okay, right. So already we know that wherever the refractor rays meet, there is only image is found. Where they are meted, see here, here the meeting point is there. So this top of the object is placed here, so downwards, so inverted. So that's it. So observe the picture and tell me. So this is about the image 1. Okay, right. So before going to this one, so this is the method. 2 lines we are using, but it is look like a lengthy one. Why? Because you are taking the first one incident, next one refracted. First, second one incident, second one refracted. But if you take the passing through pole like this, There is no deviation. You can simply take a straight line by using scale. You have to join from here, here, and there. Okay. So we have to see that one. So in this one, we have to say actually these are three lines: first line, second line, third line. But maximum we are using first line, third only. Okay. For our understanding purpose, I am giving the three lines. You can take any two of this one, any two, your wish. Okay. But for easy, parallel, and passing through pole, only one you have to draw. Remaining you have to draw like a straight line. Okay. So now we have to see this one picture again by taking pole. Right. So next, what is the top? Passing through pole. Passing through pole. Just use your scale to draw this one. Passing through pole, there is no deviation. It would be more like this. Passing through pole, no deviation. It won't be changed. Why? Because at the pole, there is nothing will be there. That is the center point. Through the center point, if any ray is passed, there is no deviation. So next, where it is this one? I am extending this one. Okay, right? So where they are meted, here they are meted. So that's why this is the image form. Just observe the picture. This is the first case. Beyond the C case. Beyond C. What is the nature of the image? It is a inverted one. So real. First point is over. Where it should be between F and C. Between F and C. Okay. Second point is over. And where, what is the size? What is the size? Diminished or enlarged? See there. Here this much of size is there. Here this much of size is there. So size is decreased. Diminished one. So beyond C, it will form the between F and C. In the mirror also same only. Beyond C, between F and C. Inverted. Same to same. Same like mirrors only. But picturization is different. The nature is same. In those which cases you are using. But these cases we are using there for concave mirror. Here we are using for convex lens. That's it. Okay, right? So this is about the nature. Inverted one and real. First point. Second one is what? Formed between F and C position. Third point is what? Enlarged or diminished. That is a diminished one. Diminished one between F and C and inverted, so real. Okay, right. Let's go for the remaining case. So what will happen next case? And object move to the C, then F and C, at F, between P and F, like that. Okay, right. Now we can draw here two cases at a time now. I think you are understood now. So then we go for this one. What is the beyond C is over. At C. At C. At C case we are using. This is at C. Principal axis, pole, center of curvature, focus, and center of curvature. Okay, right? So then first we have to draw the center, then focus of curvature. So next at C. This is the object I am taking at C. So then we have to draw the nature of the image. First one is what? Parallel to principal axis. Then it should be passing through the focus, right? So passing through focus. Where is the focus? This one. This point you have to join by the scale. Okay, passing through the focus. Next. Then what about the second one? Second one. We are not taking this one. That is the lengthy one. You can take the third line. Passing through the pole. Passing through the pole. Always take the passing through the pole only. It is enough for us. So this tip and pole, right? So passing through the pole means what is the? There is no deviation. So passing through the pole, there is no deviation. So where they are meted, here they are meted. So this is the meeting point. So what is the nature of the image? Here it is formed. Right? Here only it is meted. This is the eye. This is the object O. Now observe the picture. This is the HC case. Now before this we are see the B and C. HC. What do you see here? Simply I am taking the first one parallel to principal axis, passing through the focus. Okay, right? Next, passing through the pole, there is no deviation. Simply straight line you have to write. Draw. Only this one we have to check it. The remaining one you have to simply draw. Where they are meted, there you have to draw the image. This is the image. So by observing what is the HC, At C only image is formed. Image is formed at C only. Next, what is the position? Same side. What is the size? Same side. Then what is that? Inverted. So real. That's it. 3 points. First point, second point, third point. Image is formed at C only, same size only, and inverted image. So next case. And again it is moving from between F and C. Moving from C to here, F and C. So we can draw here same pictures like this. This is the lens, and after that, so this is which one? Principal axis. So then pole, center of curvature. In the middle you can take focus, and center of curvature you can take focus. Okay, right. Where the image object is moved from here to here, C to the next case we are taking between F and C. I am taking this is at C case. This is between F and C. Just observe this one clearly. Only you have to do a work for first way. That's enough. Compared to mirror diagrams, it is a easy one. Okay, why? Because always passing through focus and remaining one from the pole only. So, okay, right. For your understanding purpose, I am using the another one. What is the chart pieces? Just observe this one. So this is the picture. Parallel to principal axis, passing through the focus. Next, what is the next one? What is the next one? Passing through pole. There is no deviation. Starting here, pole point here. Just join these two and simply use your scale and draw it very well. That's it. Or observe here. These are meted here. Anything change? So just see here. See in you that one. That is observe or not. Just see here. Okay, right? So next, where you will get? No, we are getting here. So just join this one. Okay, right? So I have no space, that's why I have to now we are drawing. So this is the picture. So this is about the image. Okay, right? So now observe. What is the nature of the image? Already you seen that. That is the enlarged image. Enlarged image. So first one. Where it formed? Beyond C. After C it is only found. Beyond C. Then what is that? This one? Inverted. So real. So just observe. In the first case, what happened? Beyond C you are placing. That is found between F and C. Now between F and C you are placing. Beyond C is found. That is enlarged one. No need to by heart. Just by seeing the picture you can tell the answer. Just observe those two pictures at C and between F and C. Okay, right? Nice. After that, between F and C, what happened? 3 cases are over. First general case is over. So totally 4 cases. So next, between F and C, what happened? Sun is, object is at infinity is over, beyond C over, between F and C over, at C is over. Next, what is the now first case? Which case now? At F. For F, we are drawing clearly. We are taking only single picture. Okay, right? At F case, we are saying only single picture. Just see here. Okay, now. Right. For understanding purpose, these are special cases, so that's why we are taking the larger one. Use scales every time. It is not possible to me to use the scales here, so that's why I am drawing with a free hand. Okay, right? C2 and F2. Okay, right. What is the next case? We have 8F. That is only enough. 8F. So this one, 8F. Right. This is the object. So we have to draw the lines parallel to principal axis. Okay, right? Then what is the next one? That should be passing through the pole parallel to principal axis, and that should be passing through the focus. Sorry, passing through the focus. 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 Right? So that is passing through the focus. Next. Pole, passing through the pole. What happened? There is no deviation. No deviation means what, Nana? Deviation means bending. No deviation means no bending. Just simply go in a straight manner. Okay, right? So no deviation. Okay, right. Whether these two are meted anywhere, right? They are not meted at any time. Why? Because they are a parallel race. So they are moving like this. If they are parallel, they are moving like this. If we extend backside also, the parallels are not meted. So already you know that if the front side they are not meted, you have to extend into backside. So let's check whether they are meted or not. Let me check. Correct. This one, okay. So in the top also they are not meted. So what happened? Let's we have to think about this would be meted at infinity. Okay, right? So these are meted at infinity. Right? Somewhere they will be meted, right? So compulsory image will be found means somewhere they will be meted, but we can't know where they are meted. So that's why we are taking the infinity. So now tell me, what is the nature of the image here? Image formed at infinity. First one. Enlarged or diminished at the infinity means that is obviously which one? Enlarged image. Automatically we know that suppose if it is meted here only, what is size here this much? Its size is more, so that is enlarged. That is inverted or erected. We can't say that. Why? Because we can't know that whether they are meted directly at infinity or whether they are meted at indirectly at infinity. So we can't know that. So that's why we can't say that whether they are inverted or erected. So we can't say that whether they are real or virtual. Okay? So this is the case, AT of case. See here? This is the vice versa for object at infinity. If object at infinity, image at focus. If object at focus, image at infinity. So then we are going to see the last case. If you are observing this over, I will start. Okay, right? So the last case is an object is moved between P and F. Between pole and focus. Pole and focus. Right. Let's we have to observe this one, this case. Anything different will come, we can see. In a concave mirror, what happens? All cases are like this only. But in between pole and focus, what happens? That is getting a virtual image, right? So like that also, here anything would be changed. Or it would be like the other picture. We have to check once. So observe in this picture. So again, so we have to draw neatly. So larger image. Right, next. Hole. Hole, next. Center of curvature, next focus as usual, and center of curvature and focus as usual, right? Now, what is our topic? Where is our object? Between F and B. For our easy drawing, I am taking just nearer to the F. You can take here also, here also, here also, but clear picture, you have to take just far away from the pole. Okay, let me, I am taking here, not here than here. So, this is about the object, right? Right. According to our knowledge, what we can draw first? What we can draw first? Parallel line. Parallel line. Right. Next, what is that? Passing through pole. This only, na? Right. I'm first starting only. I'm taking the two instead. Right. Parallel passing through the focus. That should be coming like this. Next, passing through pole, no deviation. Okay, right. We have to draw this one. So now we have to draw a refractive rays for this one. Okay, right. Passing through the focus. This point only, na? This point you have to join with scale. Okay, right. Passing through the hole. This is a refractor, right? Now coming to this one, you have to join this one. Passing through pole, no deviation, right? You observe these two lines are meted directly? No, right? So, but they are not parallel, little bit crisscross lines are. If you observe clearly, they are not parallel like a focus. In the focus they are parallel, but here they are little bit like this. In the focus they are parallel, but here little bit bending is there. So they are like a deviated rays. If they are going forward direction, they won't meet at the forward. If you are going to backward direction, they are trying to meet at the backward. So let we have to join at the extend to the back side and observe the picture clearly. I am extending up to this side. So this also extending my back side. Okay, right. So these are moving back like this. So where the image is formed, here they are meted. Here they are meted. So this is the image. Okay, right? So this is the object, this is the image. Observe the picture first. I am taking parallel line, passing through focus and passing through pole, no deviation. They are not meet directly, so I am extending the back side, that is meeting there, right? Where is the image is formed? So this is not at C, between F and C is found, wherever it may be. So it should be same side of the object and beyond the object you have to write. Not between F and C area. Some cases it will be formed between F and C. Some cases it will be beyond C. That is depending on your position. Okay. So just simply we can draw the after the object or beyond the object or back side of object or same side of object. Same side of object, after the object, beyond the object, you can take anyone. So first one, position you can write. What is that? Same side of object or beyond the object, over. Then what is the next one? Enlarger dimension. Simply by just seeing only, this is a larger image. So it's a enlarger image, enlarged image. Inverted or erected, simply that's a straight image, right? So that's why erected image. So that's why it's a virtual image. So 3 points, just see here. Same side of object or beyond the object, behind the object. Same side of object or behind the object. Object verakala, behind the object. Okay, right? So next, enlarged image and it's a erected, so virtual image. Just see here. So if you observe this one, in a convex lens, in all the cases, it is inverted and real. At focus we can't say. But this is a special case. In this case, it is what? Erected image. Like same to same, which one? Concave mirror. In concave mirror, all cases inverted only. But except between P and F case, that is the erected one. This is also like that only. Alright? So this is about the convex lens. Observe these pictures. So all cases are over. Totally 6 cases over. Now we are entering into these ray diagrams applicable for concave lens. Concave lens. In concave lens, how they should be, we have to see now. Okay. So simple, Nana. Just remember mirror diagrams you have. So then they are as usual. Concave mirror, here convex lens. In place of mirror, you can write lens. In place of concave, you write convex. They are similar. Convex mirror similar to the concave lens. That's it. So now, which one? Concave lens. Now concave lens. We have to see this one. Okay, right? General picture already over, concave lens. So directly we are entering into the which case? Which case? Beyond C. Let's check. In convex mirror, there is no cases. Wherever we can keep, the picture should be same. Now we have to check here. Here, if there is all cases are presented, here also like the convex mirror, only wherever the object is placed, the same picture will become. We have to check it once. Okay. Hole, focus, center of curvature, focus, right? So let I am checking with a object beyond C. In convex mirror, there is no cases. Okay, why? Because they are all present inside. But here two sides is possible, right? So let's we check. If the object is placed beyond C, here chance is there. Beyond C, at C, between F and C, at F, between F and P. How it should be the image? All images should be same or different. If all images should be same, here also no cases. For all cases, single picture. But all images should be different. Here different cases will be there. So let me check. So about this one. So what is this? First one, already you know that parallel to principal axis. Parallel to principal axis. What happened? It is passing through the focus, but not directly, indirectly. Like this. It is indirect, right? First one is over. So next, what is the next one? Passing through the pole, no deviation. Passing through pole, no deviation is there. Just we have to check it once. So passing through pole. right? Whether they are meted, one is going upside, one is going downside, right? What we have to do, if they are not meted directly, we have to extend into back side, right? So just extend into back side, what we will get, we have to see. This is passing through, where they are meted, here they are meted. So this is the meeting points. So image is formed here, right? What is this one? Image. What is the nature of the image? Image is formed in between P and F, first thing. And what is that? Image is diminished one. It is erected, so that's why it's a virtual image. It's a beyond C case. Okay, diminished, virtual. So that means erected, and between P and F. So again we have to do a one. So I'm moving this object to the C. What will happen? We have to see. Anything would be changed, we will see. So just observe. For your purpose, I am not taking this one. I am not moving this one high. First case, I am keeping here only for your observation. Just this object is moved to where? Parallel should be parallel now. So that's why I am not moving that one. Just it is moved to C. Just clearly observe, na? Just it is moved to C. So then what will happen? This is the incident ray. Okay, incident ray is over. That means what is the parallel? Next, passing through pole. Again, they both are not meet each other. So then what will happen? So this is the focus now. Where is the focus? This is the focus point, right? So I am moving the object from here to here. Right. Where is the image is formed? Here is the image formed, right? Startingly, the image is formed here. So now image is formed here, right? So anything changed, just little bit position is changed. But what is the position? It is also formed between P and F only. It is also diminished one. It is erected and virtual. Same. Now, again, I am moving object from here to. Again, I am keeping this dots as it is for you. This is the first image. This is the second image. So next. Alright. So again, what is the next case? We have cases between F and C. I am taking between F and C. Just observe the picture. Between F and C case. So already this is over. First one. Then passing through the pole. There is no deviation. P and C. Right. Passing through pole, no deviation. Again, they are not meet at each other. So you have to extend it back side. So like this. What happened where they are meted? They are meted here. So for this picture only I am using. So right. What happened? Just little bit here. That is moving little bit here. So again same. Again what is that? Again same. Just it is moving. First it is moving. It is here beyond C. At C it is here. Between F and C it is moving here. But always in between it is planted between F and P only, right? So always it is diminished and directed and virtual. So now what is the next case? At F case. At F. I am keeping here like the same only. That for you in a chalk piece, different chalk piece. At F. At F. Right. I have to take the object at F. So let me check how it should be now at F. On F, it is the object. So this is the incident ray. It is moving from here. This is the incident ray. So then what is that one? And again passing through pole. Again passing through pole. Then again they don't meet each other. Then again we have to go for extension. Okay, right. Which one? We have to take one of the other one. Right? White chalk piece. So just extend it one. So where is the image is found? See here. Here is the image is found. Here is the image found. So again the image size is what? Compared to object image size is diminished one only. And again it is found between P and F one. But position is changed in between that only. But again P and F only. What is the image? Diminished between P and F. And again erected and virtual one. So next, what is the last case? Beyond C, we are getting image here. At C, I am getting here. Between F and C, I am getting here. ATF, I am getting here. Last case is what between F and P. Let's check. For your purpose, I am not rubbing these dots marks. Right. Right. Next, what is the next case? Between F and P is the object is there. So I am keeping object here only. This is F, this is P, right? So I am placing the object here between F and P. So what happened? Now this is the incident ray parallel to principal axis, and that is moving like that. So next, pole. Again, if you see this one, what happened? Again, this is the downward, that is upward. There is no meeting. Again, you have to extend it to back side. So where we will get? This is the focus. See here. This is the focus. This is the point. Right. Where they are meted, here they are meted. Right. This is the image. This point is the image. So these total points are images. Right. So for your purpose, I am drawing. So this is the first point. So then this is the second point. Then this is the third point. Then this is the fourth point. Then the final case is this one. Okay, and for our understanding purpose, I am like this totally are images for different cases. Again, see this one. Image is calculated from here only, principal axis. What is that? The size is decreased, right? So again, it is erected one. Erected means virtual one. Diminished. Again, it is found between P and F only. So for this one, we are seeing all the cases, right? General picture we already seen. That is point image. What is that? That is a divergent one, indirect. So if you see, I am placing here beyond C. The image is formed here. This green mark. At C, I am getting here. Okay. Next, between F and C, I am getting here. First case, this one, Anna. See here. Beyond C, I am getting here. At C, I am getting here. Between F and C, I am getting here. Okay. So it is image started here and gradually moving towards the F, but not exceed the F. Okay. Right. Over. Next, between H C, what happened? It is formed here. This white line. And between P and F, it is again moved here. And that means image is started here, moving gradually here. And again, image is moving back. So always it is moving in between pole and focus only. So from this one, what we can conclude that for any case, the picture is same, single picture. What you can take? Parallel line, that is deviated, upside. So and passing through pole. Simply, already pole line is there. You have to extend it back to the focus. Where they both are meted, you have to make into mark. Simple logic. Already this point is meted at the focus. So that's why always it is found between focus and pole. For that proof only I am showing all these one. So for any case, he is asking the examination for in case of concave lens, you have to draw a single picture. This is the ray diagram of concave lens. Okay, right, like this. Any doubts? So this is about this one. Okay, Nana, this is about the ray diagrams of the concave and convex mirrors. Sorry, lenses, concave and convex lenses. Okay, just see here. I am for your easy understanding purpose, I am giving the someone. So concave mirror. It's a real image. Not thinking about this one. I am talking about mirrors. Next, convex mirror. It's a virtual one, right? This concave mirror has the similar properties of convex lens. These convex mirror have the similar properties of concave lens. Just see here. Concave, convex, mirror, lens. Over. Convex, concave, mirror, lens. These are similar properties. In concave mirror, inverted real. In convex lens also inverted real. All cases are same. Between P and F, that is a erected image. That means virtual image. So as usual, in convex mirror, all are erected and virtual. Okay, there is no cases, only single cases, right? And diminished one always. So here also all are same cases, and that is the diminished one and virtual. Clear? So this is about the ray diagrams of the refraction of light at curved surfaces. In the next class, we are going to see the problems based on these curved surfaces. What is that with reference to the refraction of light? Thank you. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to our channel and share to your friends. If you have any doubts, please post on the comment box.